Hi, welcome back to my channel today. I will talk about top 5 underrated JDM cars that car enthusiasts overlook. Yup, JDM legends. We all know the Supras, the Skylines, the RX-7s. These cars get all the love. But what about the hidden gems? The ones that never got the hype they deserved? Today, we're diving into the top 5 most underrated JDM cars that are absolute game changers. These are the cars that fly under the radar, but pack serious performance, technology, and style. By the end of this video, you might just find your next dream car. Let's kick things off with a rally-bred sleeper that changed the game. 5. Mitsubishi Galant VR-4, the rally sedan that paved the way. The Mitsubishi Galant VR-4 isn't just a sedan, it's a rally car in disguise. This is the car that paved the way for the legendary Lancer Evolution series. In the late 1980s, Mitsubishi had its eyes on World Rally Championship WRC domination. To qualify for Group A racing, they needed a road-going version of their rally car, and thus, the VR-4 was born. Under the hood, it packed the 4G63T engine, a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 that would later power the Evo. With 237 horsepower and a 5-speed manual, this car was quick. But what made it truly special was its full-time all-wheel drive system and an early version of active yaw control, AYC, allowing for unmatched grip and handling. Why it's underrated? Despite its success in rallying, the Galant VR-4 was overshadowed by its successor, the Lancer Evolution. People remember the Evo, but they forget where it all started. Today, you can still find a VR-4 for a fraction of the cost of an Evo, making it an insane value. I knew a guy who bought a VR-4 for less than $5,000, did a few bolt-on mods, and was keeping up with modern WRXs at track days. That's what you call a sleeper. 4. Mazda 323 GTX, the rally hatch that never got its due. Think the Subaru WRX or Lancia Delta Integral are the kings of rally-bred hatchbacks? Think again. The Mazda 323 GTX was Mazda's secret weapon in the 1980s WRC scene. But it never got the recognition it deserved. Equipped with a 1.6-liter turbocharged inline-4 producing 132 horsepower, it doesn't sound like much, but its lightweight chassis and AWD system made it a beast on twisty roads. It was built to tackle dirt, gravel, and tarmac with the same agility as its bigger-name rivals. Why it's underrated? Only 1,000 units were ever sold in the US, making it incredibly rare. Plus, during the 80s, the market was flooded with front-wheel drive compact cars, and many overlooked the AWD potential of the 323 GTX. Mazda didn't market it aggressively, and it faded into obscurity. A friend of mine picked one up for $3,500, fixed a few minor issues, and took it on a rallycross course. The thing handled like a dream, keeping pace with heavily modded WRXs. If you can find one today, grab it before prices skyrocket. 3. Lexus IS F, the luxury sedan with a muscle car's heart. Now, let's switch gears to a sleeper that wears a Lexus badge but has a beating heart of a muscle car. The Lexus IS F, V8 power in a Lexus. Lexus is known for luxury, but in 2008, they decided to challenge the BMW M3 and Mercedes-AMG C63. The ISF came equipped with a 5.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 pushing out 416 horsepower, capable of hitting 0 to 60 in just 4.6 seconds. Why it's underrated? Despite its power, the Lexus name hurt its street cred among performance enthusiasts. Also, its 8-speed automatic transmission received mixed reviews. But let's be real, who wouldn't want a luxury sedan that can take down muscle cars? A guy in my local car scene bought a used ISF, threw on some sticky tires and an intake, and was gapping Mustangs at the drag strip while enjoying heated seats and premium audio on the way home. Talk about the best of both worlds. 2. Lexus SC300, a Supra in disguise. The SC300 is the definition of an overlooked legend. This coupe was marketed as a luxury cruiser, but under the hood, it had Supra DNA. The secret 2JZ weapon, the SC300 came with a naturally aspirated 2JZGE. While it wasn't turbocharged from the factory, it had insane tuning potential, and with the rare 5-speed manual option, it was basically a Supra for half the price. Why it's underrated? People see a Lexus and think of luxury, not performance. The SC300 was marketed as a comfortable grand tourer, so it never got the same attention as the Supra, RX-7, or Skyline. I know someone who bought an SC300 for $6,000, swapped in a 2JZ GTE, and turned it into a 600-horsepower monster that surprises people at car meets all the time. 1. Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR-4. The overlooked supercar slayer. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR-4 was ahead of its time, featuring twin turbos, AWD, four-wheel steering, and even active aero. It had the performance to rival the Toyota Supra and Nissan Skyline, but it never got the same love. Why? It's underrated. The weight was its biggest issue. At nearly 3,700 pounds, it was heavier than most of its rivals. Plus, high maintenance costs scared people away. But here's the thing. If you find a well-maintained one today, it's an absolute beast. A guy in my city built a 500-horsepower 3000 GT VR-4 with basic bolt-ons and tuning, and it regularly keeps up with modern sports cars. And that wraps up our list of the top 5 most underrated JDM cars, hidden gems that truly deserve more recognition. These cars may not always be in the spotlight, but for those who appreciate performance, engineering, and JDM heritage, they are absolute legends. Whether it's the rally-bred Galant VR-4, the compact yet mighty Mazda 323 GTX, or the high-tech powerhouse that is the 3000 GT VR-4, each of these cars has a unique story that makes it special. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these cars do you think deserves more love? Or do you have another underrated JDM favorite that we didn't mention? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video and want more in-depth car content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out and lets me bring you more JDM goodness. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned and keep driving.